Hello, my name is Chase Lowe, and the mission of my business is to deliver the tastiest, fresh served, locally owned pizza in Lincoln, Georgia. This business holds tremendous value for not only myself and my community, but also the bank that provided me with this loan I needed to start up, as I will need to build credit and repay the loan. The name of my business would be Chasin Cheese, as we would satisfy our local community's needs and desires when it comes to the pizza industry. My restaurant would be located in Lincoln, Georgia, and we would be operational from noon to 9:30 daily. Through my previous experiences working as a shift leader and as a cook, I would already have the skill set to be successful in production. However, because I have spent enough time in this industry, I have the relationships established to be more successful. I'll be facing a monopolistic competition in this industry and market. Some obvious implications for my ability to compete will be to make myself known prior to opening, as many pizza restaurants already dominate the market, and especially locally here. I will have to touch into the loyalty of other franchises that already exist, like Domino's or Little Caesars. Likewise, I'll have to compete with local restaurants that already have a loyal following. My goods and services will be superior for the main reason of price, and secondly, the treatment of both employees. And on one occasion, it actually happened, I seen a restaurant close their doors because of this. Prices these days are too expensive for greed, and I will guarantee satisfaction at a cheaper cost compared to many cheap pizza places here in Effingham County. The global environment will have no impact on my business unless I order goods from outside the country. With the technological environment being as influential as it is, it'll be pivotal for my business to be active on social media and let the public know about everything that will be beneficial for the business. Whether that is advertising or something else, we'll be active on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. The main stakeholder groups that will be important in my business are the public, of course, as well as Bank of America, which will be whom I get the loan from. My startup will affect these groups because I'll have to repay the loan, as well as get moving quickly as possible to build the relationships with both parties. The only real factor that affects this pizza industry ethically and locally is having labor. I will do my best to accommodate everyone, as a lot of pizza shops are understaffed and only worsen their situation. There we go. I want my stakeholders to know that we will have our doors open, maximizing our capabilities to ensure profit. The treatment will carry over to the customers because our employees will be happy at their workplace. In the eyes of a rival, I would be most concerned about getting a following and a base versus everyone has their go-to spot. I agree with the level of competition stated. There are many options to choose from. Next, if your order goes wrong somewhere else. One improvement I could also mention is creating something new in the pizza market where that only you could purchase at Chasin Cheese. Technologically, I could add entertainment such as arcade-style games for kids and adults to play to be beneficial for my community. In our marketing plan, one potential competitive reaction that could be an even larger and more dominant franchise enters the market nearby. For my plan, I have to better my already existing conditions to compete or match the following competition. Most pizza shops are carry out and delivery only. At Chasin Cheese, we will be family friendly and offer sit-down dining to complement the two. The customers for the product I've been documenting will consist of deliveries in a 15-mile radius of the store, with hopes of becoming countywide later on. My product will satisfy the pizza, wings, and salad craving that hasn't been carried in this county. I can identify the largest target market using market segmentation because we will offer the usual, unique, and original items that you would find, but also items that are different and would be seen at other pizza locations. My product will be a combination because, of course, it's a tangible good, but we also have the intangible service alongside, trying to meet all the customers' needs. the opening of my business, I will have to fill multiple high important positions early on. It will be difficult to maintain, but I will try. I will train my employees before opening, which will allow me to be able to find the correct help for positions such as financial operations, marketing, and administrative managers. If I'm lucky, within 2 months, I will be able to be free of these duties as an owner. As someone who has worked as a manager in the pizza industry for 2 years and 5 in total, I am very well prepared to take on the 5 skills needed for success. Of course, working in the business will help me grow in this field as well. It is extremely hard to recruit top qualified candidates in this startup because we aren't McDonald's. However, because of this, there is hope that the growth process will allow me to train anyone with or without skill to be effective and efficient in our workplace. I do not believe in our startup being competitive for the top-notch employees in our area, but it will be crucial to manage properly the intake of new orders while being productive, efficient, and training the new employees the correct way. The usual wage for all these positions ranges without tips from $9 to $18. Upon opening, I intend to have 15 total workers, with 5 in each department, consisting of answering the phone, making the food, and delivering the food. I wish for the cooks and phone workers to be trained in each other's positions as well, but that's not my first priority in starting this business. Our labor force, the availability of labor for my business is widely available, as Effingham has 2 massive high schools, which provides me with the help I need. This makes sense because I will operate from 4 to 10 on the weekdays and 11 to 10 on the weekends, as well as the labor becomes more affordable. All goes according to plan, which it won't, but the goal will be to attain a full-time staff rather than part-time as we try to stabilize and get running. I like to average 1 to 2K daily in sales early on with a staff of 5 in each department, like I stated. As we grow into a powerhouse in the pizza market, I'd like to do 6K in sales on Fridays and Saturdays and have at least 6 cashiers and 10 kitchen staff with 7 drivers on the payroll. Oh, wrong way. In the first year of my business, I intend to reach around 40% of Effingham and attain roughly 140 loyal households that are consistent and weekly occurrence. Following the end of my second year, I would like to believe the entire county knows about who Chasin cheese is, with 300 households ordering regularly. I feel like this is reasonable in a fast-growing and money-spending region like such by using the correct planning and outreach. For my exit strategy, I will not need to form a new form of business ownership, as we will operate locally and the goal of our business will remain unchanged. My business will offer Southern hospitality, warmth, and charm on our mission to serve the best hand-scratched pizza in Effingham County. I would sell the business to an established employee or keep it within the family. My business can make the most of its strength due to my experience with vast environments all in one industry. The threats will eliminate themselves as business comes in, and I can improve the dining experience and find the state of flow that allows me to schedule, plan, and order accordingly for stock.